Class, attention! Mark time, march! Left, 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 right, left. Forward, march! Left, 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 right, left. 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 Group, halt. Center, face. Take seats. Adjust.
Now I would like to introduce to you the Director of Coleman County Public Safety Training Center, Captain Greg Shelton.
Good afternoon. I'm Captain Greg Shelton, the Director of the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center. On behalf of the Academy staff, Advisory Board, and my boss, Fulton County Police Chief Wade Yates, I'd like to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for Basic Law Enforcement 2104. We will begin our ceremony with the national anthem being sung by Miss Nadia Bird of the Atlanta Public Schools. Everyone, please stand.
Class, attention! Yes, sir. Mark. Detail. Oh. Present colors. Order, arms. 2. Mark time. Mark. Right turn. Mark. Forward. Mark. Order. Arms. Take seats.
Everyone take a seat. I think it's worth mentioning this morning that for the first time in the history of this academy, we're graduating 16 different jurisdictions in this class. And that's something that, at our end, that we're very proud of, that we're so many different jurisdictions trust us with the training of their officers. So, the most we've ever had come out of this academy, the most different amount of jurisdictions. So, we're very pleased with that. To the family and friends of Class 2104, you should be especially proud of their accomplishment here today. I have immense respect and admiration for these recruits that are graduating here. These men and women have decided to join law enforcement profession despite the current negative publicity and scrutiny facing law enforcement today. Guys, y'all are joining a force of roughly anywhere from 850 to 900,000 officers nationwide. You know how many we police? About over 320 million. That is an immense responsibility. All right? And y'all have taken that challenge on, so y'all should be commended for that. It takes a tremendous amount of dedication, commitment, sacrifice to be a peace officer. This is a testament to the values and principles instilled in them by their families and friends. We also know that during these 11 weeks, life does not stop. Thank you for encouraging and supporting them through these 11 weeks and for raising men and women of such fine character. 2104, give your family and friends a round of applause right now. To the graduating class, Matthew 5:9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Peacemakers, peacekeepers, keepers of the peace. Today, you are all Georgia State certified peace officers, whether you wear a shield or a star on your chest. You notice the word in that, in all those terms, peace. Regardless of skin color, color of your uniform, the kind of vehicles you drive on patrol, the model of sidearm in your holster. If you're a patrol officer, a detective, SWAT officer, that is what you are and what you do. What everyone here today in uniform is at its simplest form, keepers of the peace. Never forget that. Today you enjoy, as I said before, the ranks of just under 1 million law enforcement officers across this nation. Each of you have a tremendous job ahead of you, but in that you also have the opportunity to do some really great things as well. Never stop training. Of course, you know I'm going to say that. Whatever duty assignment you're assigned, whether you're a patrol officer, traffic officer, a detective, or SWAT, master it. Whatever duty position that you're in at that time, master that position. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your department. Proverbs 21:15, when justice is done, it brings joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. My best wishes to you, Class 2104. Finally, I'd like to welcome our guest speaker, Chief Anthony Coleman of the Georgia State University Police Department. Chief Anthony Coleman has served in the Georgia State University Police since 1992. Chief Coleman has been married over 19 years, and they have a 17-year-old daughter. He was appointed interim chief on November 30th of 2020. Chief Coleman has held many positions throughout the department during his 29-year career, shortly after the Olympics in 1996. He started Georgia State University's first 10-officer police bicycle patrol units which today has grown to more than 20 officers, including GSUPD Bike Response Team. He earned a master's degree in criminal justice administration from Columbus State University. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the podium our guest speaker, Chief Anthony Coleman.
First, I want to thank Captain Shelton and the Academy staff for inviting me to speak here this morning to the graduating class of 2104. It's always a pleasure to speak with men and women who dedicate their lives to making life safe for our community. It's always a pleasure to speak with you guys. It's also bittersweet. Every time I enter the building, I enter through this side over here, and as Captain Shelton said, 92, I think this is 92, my picture's on the wall. So I look at the picture, and I had like a full head of hair. I was able to like use the comb, I was able to get with the new style, but anyway, I'm sorry, I'm kind of fair enough. But anyway, when I see that picture, I kind of sad because it's like with the style I had. Let me get back to my picture. I'm sorry. So as Captain said, I sat here a long while ago. I sat here when you guys said, and to be honest with you, I really never remember what the guest speaker said. You told me, I already remember who the guest speaker was. One thing that I always tell my supervisors is to treat people like you want to be treated. Treat your office how you want to be treated, you an officer. So with that being said, I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to hit on a few key points, and then I'm going to sit down so you get that shiny metal on your left chest. So you may not remember this speech as being memorable and uplifting, but you will say, at least it was short. You guys not hear me? So, you guys hear me? Yes. You did it. Class 2104, you did it. I am looking at a record 16 different agencies out here. I'm also proud of Sergeant Tamika Mordon. This is her first class facilitating, happened to be a freshman class. Thank you, Sergeant. Class 2104, you guys have accomplished a major milestone in your careers. For the past 11 weeks or so, or maybe 13 weeks, you have an incident with COVID there, but for the past 13 weeks, you've been tested mentally, you've been tested physically, and you've been tested emotionally. All 31 of you pushed through because you knew there was something greater at the end. I'm sure that you guys felt some discomfort, but all 31 of you guys stuck with it. I'm willing to bet that each one of you realized that at the end of this discomfort is success. This discomfort was temporary, could have lasted an hour, could have lasted a week, or it could even last 13 weeks. Some of you, the discomfort that means until you guys walk out this door a little bit later. But, guys, in 45 minutes or so, all 31 of you will be recognized by posts as sworn police officers. If any of you would have quit, that discomfort you guys felt those weeks ago would have lasted the rest of your lives. What you have accomplished is not only a personal commitment, but when you take that oath of office and put that badge on later, you will make a commitment to your agency and also the community you're going to serve and protect. I want to challenge each and every one of you today not to let this be the highlight of your career. Let this be the beginning of a positive, changing experience for you and also the community that you serve. Parents, friends, spouses, significant others, those that are watching by the web, for all the accolades and achievement Class 2104 has garnered, receiving the badge is the true realization of their dreams. And this is going to be official recognition from their graduation from recruit to officer. Guys, there's a reason that all of you sit out there and you don't have the badge on. This badge that you receive, it still means something. It still holds a measure of respect, accountability for the person that puts that badge on. It still stands for bravery, honor, and courage. Even in today's era of police reform, it's still true that people will look to the police, they'll look to the sheriff, they'll look to you guys for safety and security. The sight of the police badge can lift a heavy burden from those that depend on law and order and those that need help in a time of stress and trauma. Believe it or not, guys, law enforcement is not the career path many people are running to these days. Part of this because our mistakes are broadcast worldwide. You guys see it every day on the web, you see it on YouTube. And look, we know police officers make mistakes. We all make mistakes. They make mistakes and we're going to continue to make mistakes. We've all seen these mistakes on, like I said, YouTube, we've seen it on Facebook, we've seen it on TikTok. But what I ask guys is that you learn from their mistakes. Learn from their mistakes. You guys are going to make mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. I have made mistakes. I have learned from my mistakes. I got a few funny examples, not so funny examples. Some of you may leave your keys at the jail lockbox. Leave your gun at the jail lockbox at the jail and then realize when you're halfway down the highway, you left your gun in the lockbox. Some of you may even leave it in a public restroom and realize, oh my goodness, I left my gun in the public restroom. Some of you guys may even transmit an obscenity over the radio. Some of you guys may forget that you have a court date, the supervisor's trying to call you and your phone's off. Some of you guys may, and of course not you, some of you guys may make a derogatory statement about your supervisor and he or she's in earshot of your conversation. Some of you may tell a politically incorrect joke and your radio is keyed up. Some of you, this happened to me. Some of you may be, okay, I was 45 minutes away from my headquarters and I locked my key fob in the car. And the quartermaster had to come out and give me a new set of keys, and he wasn't too happy about it. But I learned from my mistake. I took that key fob, I took that little metal piece, and I hid it up under the car, so I would always have a way to get into my car, so it never happened again. I learned from my mistake. Another mistake that we made is we had a set of old antiquated handcuffs. I don't know where we got this from, like 19th century. So we arrested a suspect, and we couldn't find the key to get him off the suspect. We struggled to get them off. We couldn't find the key. Finally, we called around and Atlanta Corrections said, we know what that key is. We have that key. But we had damaged the lock. We couldn't get the keys off. So we had to cut them off that suspect. So we learned from that mistake. We looked at all our staff and we threw all those ones that we had away that were like that. So we learned. Some of you may be on 285. Forget important things. You should have put gas in the car. Run out of gas in the middle lane on 285. So those are mistakes that we all can sit back and learn from. Some of you may be sitting in your car and accidentally move to the right and have the OC spray go off and then your car is contaminated for 48 hours. Those are mistakes that you're going to hear about for the rest of your career because the officer's going to pick on you about it. Or even worse, some of you may be baited by some teenager to get into an argument and now that it's on YouTube and it's on national TV. So words of wisdom, guys. Learn from yours and others' mistakes. One of the most valuable things an experienced person has is their experience. And I point to these guys here because they have experience. There's so much experience around you guys. Make sure that you use that experience. In closing, I remember too, I sat where you guys have sat, in front of family, friends, members of different agencies, elected officials, and members of our community. While I gave my oath and I had my badge pinned on. I know that today you guys will feel that same immense pride, honor, and self-accomplishment that I did, as well as the awesome responsibility that is bestowed upon you with the simply simple act of putting the badge on. As this occurs today and from now on, and every time you guys put that badge on for the rest of your careers, I charge you to reflect on one portion of the law enforcement oath of honor. I will never betray my badge. A favorite quote of mine says, through my courage Though my courage may be tried, I can tell you I won't hide because the footsteps show you are by my side. Congratulations, and may God continue to bless each of you and your families from this day forward. Thank you. We would like to present Chief Coleman with a small token of our appreciation. It reads, an appreciation to Chief Anthony Coleman, Georgia State University Police Department, for your dedication and support of the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center, members of the staff, Captain Greg A. Shelton, Director. Thank you, sir. All right, so each class is assigned a course, a class coordinator. This position is very dear to me because that's what I started out at when I was first assigned out here. Very demanding position, but it's also a very rewarding position. You've got the chance to kind of mold within some parameters. You get to kind of mold officers, you know, the way you want them to be. You've got to play a lot of different roles at a lot of different times. As Chief Coleman stated before, this was this particular coordinator's first class. She really rose to the occasion because she, you know, we have a lot of coordinators and supervisors that come through here that graduated from our program. So they kind of understand how things go and how things flow and that kind of thing. She did not attend our academy. She attended academy elsewhere. So when she came in, she was, you know, she had no idea how we did things. So that in and of itself was a bit worth a challenge. And then to take on a class of 30 plus at the time, it was a very demanding job. But she, as the chief said, she rose to the occasion, and I think she did a great job. The class coordinator for this class, Sergeant Merdini, Georgia State University Police Department.
Thank you, Captain. Class 2104. Day one we met. There was a lot of questions. What's it going to be like? And one of you asked me, Sarge, what does that smile mean? And I made up something because that's what I was supposed to do. But now I need to tell you what it really meant. My smile meant it was my opportunity to instill in you the importance of your role as a public safety officer. Your purpose. Give you the tools and resources necessary to survive as an officer. Law enforcement needs you. We need your pride. We need your bravery. We need you. I was ready. And I knew from the personalities it was going to be a very interesting class, and I was not wrong at all. It was a mixture of a lot. But you all did it. For those of you that came in mid-class, we took you in. You belong here. You're right on top. This is it. I want to stress to you the importance, if not enough, self-care. You have to care for yourself because we need you. And if you don't care for yourself, then you can't provide the compassion necessary that the public is asking for. Being passionate about your job will keep you here and keep you safe, but it's up to you to care for yourself. I hope that all my experience, all the ranting, all the lean and rest, you have learned how to care for yourself. It has been an honor to be your warrior. I am truly proud of each and every one of your accomplishments. It's your time. It's your day. And I couldn't be more proud. I can't say it enough. Well done. Every basic law enforcement class has to select a class sergeant and class corporal to serve as a liaison between the class and the class coordinators. BLE 2104 selected Eric Gibson with Martin Police Department and Class Corporal Jacob Hale from Emory University Police Department.
Ladies and gentlemen of the hour, I am honored to be with you here today as we come to the closing of this chapter in our careers. The past 13 weeks were filled with new and unique experiences for many of us. From firearms tactics and criminal procedure to frog hopping, it is with no doubt in my mind, 2104 is a class like no other. We've had our challenges and mountains to climb, but we face these challenges together. From OSC Day, where I saw every one of you support each other, through what felt like the devil himself spinning in your face, keeping our knees off the deck that we are all here on today. Firearms Week, where we gave each other the strength and support so that all of us can continue on this journey together. Cheering as we saw Lieutenant Spivey mark a qualifying score on our classmates' targets. To our exams, which tested our knowledge of the criminal justice system, the law, and the sworn duties we have chosen to undertake. All of us come from different backgrounds, but each of you have brought something truly valuable and unique to this mandate class. Bart T, who always maintained a positive attitude. Vertus's support of his classmates and eagerness to help those in need. Sanchez's determination. Each and every one of you worked hard to achieve where we are today, yet despite our time in the academy coming to a close, our success is not over here. You will all go on to be exceptional members of law enforcement and will surpass our next challenges on the horizon. In the words of our coordinator, Sergeant Merton, we got things to do.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being part of this memorable day. I'm honored to have had the opportunity to be class sergeant for DLE 2104. Thanks to the training center, our Captain Sheldon, Major Frazier, Ms. McIntosh, Coordinator Sergeant Burton, and Co-Coordinator Sergeant Jenkins, hosts of instructors, and our families for standing by us and supporting us as we decided to enter this profession to pursue our dreams to become Georgia police officers. 2104, what a proud day for all of us. Today we graduate after 11 plus weeks of enduring mental, physical, and educational challenges met with the mindset of being conquered. Today we graduate prepared to accept the challenges that policing face today. We are prepared to protect, serve, and build trusting relationships within the communities we will serve. 2104, I have the last few words to add to your success. When building relationships, you must first build trust. Not just with fellow officers and supervisors, but with people in the community you serve. There are many ways to establish, develop, and maintain trust. Communication is vital. Always remember to tell the truth. If you tell the truth, even if it makes you look bad, people will always know that you're telling the truth. Give honest feedback. I can tell from my past career experiences that it's easier said than done. It is important for people to know that what you say is true. If you have a habit of using lots of sarcasm, people have to wonder if you're serious. Develop a reputation for saying what you mean.
You must be supportive, available, and approachable. Provide help, advice, coaching, and support for other officers. Look for ways to help other people be successful. Instead of being self-orientated, be others-orientated. By focusing on others instead of yourself, you will make your agency more successful. If you help the agency succeed, you get to be successful because you're part of that agency. Be respectful. Listen to others. Listen to understand rather than to oppose. When someone is talking, listen to what they're saying instead of thinking about what you're going to say when they stop talking. Consider that someone else's idea might be as good as or better than yours. Consider that you might be wrong. Consider whether you could both be right. Just because you're right doesn't mean the other person is wrong. Don't become so fixated on winning an argument that you forget about solving the problem. Having some consistency, be consistent and predictable in your daily affairs. Consistency is kin to integrity. The last step of competence. Enhance your credibility by demonstrating good sense, technical ability, and professionalism. To be successful, you must always strive to learn and improve. Basic law enforcement, BLE, is exactly what it says, basic law enforcement. Read, study, go to specialized training, learn to practice new tactics, earn a degree, pay attention to yourself, physically work out, run, eat sensibly, take care of your body, be better prepared than the other person. The one you might meet one day in a head-to-head combat, you can bet that right now, he or she is preparing for the day they will meet you. Never be satisfied that you know enough or are good enough. I have often said I create leaders. We all can be leaders. Be leaders. Remember that leaders is not always the boss, and the boss is always not the leader. The leader is the one that sets examples that others follow. BLE 2104. Please have the mindset of CPR, courtesy, professionalism, and respect. In closing, 2105, you have a road ahead of you, and the road isn't that long. Stay focused, and you will soon be here. Sergeant Merton and Sergeant Jenkins, thank you so much for being great coordinators and bringing before 2104 a great team of instructors and a memorable experience here at the training center. Cadet Flynn and Cadet Peace, thank you for helping me with the commands and getting that execution. Class Chaplain, AKA Cadet Payton, thank you for the prayers ahead of all of our exams, but Cadet Walker turned it out with the last two. Villarreal, thank you for being an incredible class secretary. Door monitors, Cadet Stevens, Cadet Harris, and Cadet Van Loo, thank you for being the gatekeepers. Cadet Walker, you are a fantastic person. Job well done, and I look forward to policing with you at Marla. Class Corporal Hell, thanks for your support and assistance. Cadet Bernie, my BD, I wish you the best success at Rockdale County SO. To Martin, Chief Craig, Deputy Chief, Lieutenant Hampton, Sergeant Darby, Sergeant Renfro, Sergeant Davis, Corporal Chambers, Corporal Scott, Officer Hutt, and the entire recruiting team at MARTA, thank you for trusting me and allowing me to be part of the MARTA Police Department. Ladies and gentlemen of the hour, I'm going to miss you. The great times we had together. May God encamp his angels of protection around each and every one of you. In Jesus' holy name, stand by.
Captain Shelton, we'd like to present you with a plaque on behalf of the appreciate all that you've done, welcoming me into the academy to be one of your own. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Class corporal. Class corporal. We'd like to present you with a plaque. It reads, "Thanks for your leadership shown in Basic 2104. Thank you so much for stepping up in our time of transition during COVID. Thank you so much." Class sergeant. Thank you so much. You've been outstanding during this time, during these 13 weeks you've held together. You've been my right hand man. Thank you so much for your leadership. Now, the moment the class has been waiting for. Presentation of special awards. Look at these eyes out here. Look at this. Just wait. Top driver. This award goes to the student that has the fastest driving time on the cone course and passed the other two exercises on the first attempt. The top driver award goes to Darius Ramos. Top shooter. Students that earned a 270 or higher during range qualification week were allowed to shoot in the trophy round. Will all of the students that participated in the trophy round please stand? Thank you. The student with the highest score in the trophy round is the top shooter. That student will be Kalani Walker. And might I add, this young lady was taken out briefly due to COVID, but we were able to reconvene, and she is here. Proud of you. Top academic. Over the course of 11 weeks, the students took 15 exams. The student with the highest average wins the top academic award. This was unique. So not only was this class filled with 16 agencies, but we have 2 valedictorians. We have 2. That's right. Watching your GPAs has been like watching the Olympics. Every single week we put in grades, they match up perfectly. And on the last one, that's why I was so excited. We have 2. Those 2 will be first, Noah Holloway. Second, Bernardo Villarreal Jr. Great job, sir. At this time, we will present the diplomas. If I can have all agency heads and representatives come to the stage at this time.
Attention. Left face.
Jean Roney Pateau, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Chickamauga Jude O'Hara, Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Sherwood Lakeisha Jean, Georgia State University Police Department. Taisha T-Shay Mays, Jonesboro Police Department. Kenyatta Renice Roundtree, Henry County Police Department. Shaquivia LaQuette Armstead, Marta Police Department. Shakima Selenia Jackson, Fulton County Police Department. Patricia Barty, Fulton County Police Department.
Bring on, up and go. Left, right.
Darius Anthony Ramos, Forest Park Police Department. Contavious Teron Stevens, Fayette County Sheriff's Office. Rudy Miguel Davis, College Park Police Department. Kalani Odessa Walker, Marta Police Department. Cortez Javier Harris, Marta Police Department. Damon Darrell Allen, Fulton County Police Department. Whitney Tiara Wilson, Union City Police Department. Tavio Rakeem E. Sean Peace, Jonesboro Police Department. Shadrika Jacquees Bernie, Rockdale County Police Department. Bernardo Villarreal Jr., Georgia State University Police Department. Christopher William Flynn, Fulton County Police Department. Mark Allen Bogan Jr., Marta Police Department. Tonisha Siobhan Collins, DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. James Mason Maloney, Alpharetta Police Department. Noah Dalton Holloway, Douglasville Police Department. I'm gonna get it right, I promise. Keeney, McCoy, Wiggins, Rockdale County Sheriff's Department.
Left face.
Eric, Wallington, Gibson, Marta Police Department. Jacob, Thomas, Hale, Emory University Police Department. Chase, Carrington, Payton, Georgia State University Police Department. Delaney, Asim, Anthony, Jr., Douglasville Police Department. George, Mercera, Sanchez, Douglasville Police Department. Dunwoody Police Department. Mike, Andy, Burtis, Marta Police Department. Sean, Culper, Van Newton, Union City Police Department. What a proud moment this is. Great job. BLE class 2104. One more time for the roll, please.
Class, attention, we are.
This concludes our ceremony for BLE 2104 graduation ceremony. If you are here for the swearing in, please stand by for your locations. Fulton County PD will be in the conference room. Conference room will be located here and to your left. Fulton County Sheriff's Office, you will be in the multi-purpose room, which will be here and to your right, around the corner. Georgia State University Police Department will be located in room 110. The DeKalb County SO, room 112. Forest Park Police Department will be in room 115. And Marta Police Department swearing ceremony will be in the small atrium here and to the right. Great job, 2104 Pride.